Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So this is the first time in a long time I'm doing a video on health. I'm definitely moving more into that phase of my life where I want to tap into my health on another level. And since the beginning of this year, since January 1st, 2023, I have been doing a vegetarian lifestyle or plant-based lifestyle. You know, we're not gonna label anything, but I have been staying away from meat. And I want to continue that, but we'll see how far I go. But in this video, I'll be showing you the recipes that I'll be making for the next 2 weeks, all vegetarian and plant-based recipes. Let's get right into it. To keep these 2 weeks simple, I started every morning with a protein shake, and then I had a salad for lunch for 2 days, and then I paired it with a dressing. All the recipes for the salad will be linked below, and then all the recipes for my dinner meals will be linked below as well. We're going to get started with the first recipe, which was a one-pot pasta. So this was a one-pot zucchini pasta. All of these dinner recipes are inspired by Pinterest. I will link the Pinterest recipes below, and then you can just watch the video to see the little tweaks and changes that I made and any input that I have to offer, because I do have input, okay? So stay tuned and keep an ear out for that. But for ease, I will link the Pinterest recipes below. So for this one pot meal, as you see, I have my pasta going. Per the directions, it said to basically put the pasta and everything into the pot, and then I followed the water measurements. However, I would have added more water to the pot. And then another rule for thumb is to just have all these things pre-chopped and pre-measured beforehand, because I will say I had to add water in when it was supposed to be done because it wasn't done. For the side vegetable, I'm just doing it super simple, having a side of broccoli. But what I like to do with my broccoli, instead of boiling it and making it all boring, steaming it in the microwave, I just saute some onions real quick with some olive oil and then add my broccoli into the pot, frozen right out of the bag, and then let that simmer on low. So season the onions, season your broccoli, go in there, toss it around a little bit, let it simmer on low, and it'll be good to go. To finish off the pasta, get it all nice and creamy, add some cream, add some cheeses. This is where I took the liberty to add some more ingredients. I added more cheeses than the original recipe. And just a tidbit for you as well, if I were to do this again, I would use broccoli versus zucchini. Broccoli is much more firm, just as nutritious, very delicious. The zucchini, I believe, cooked at a faster rate than everything else in this pot. Therefore, it became of a mushy texture. So, and it was noticeable. Like, the pasta was still good. I give this pasta like an 8 out of 10. But I'm just letting you know. And what I would do differently, I would just get rid of that zucchini and make it a broccoli one-pot pasta. Take a look at this beautiful salad. I will link the salad recipes below, but this is the next 2 days of the salad for my lunch. And then for dinner, we are getting something good going. Okay, so for dinner for our next recipe, we're getting into Taco Wednesday. Yes, I said Taco Wednesday because we just established that I meal prep for 2 days at a time. So, and on this cutting board, to not be confused, I have taco toppings as well as rice ingredients. This is my first time making Mexican rice, so I'm actually here in LA, and my husband and I love Mexican food, okay? It is so good. And one of the most simple yet important things on a plate is the beans and rice. And yet, sadly, some people just get it so wrong. But if you want to get it right, keep on watching because this rice, this whole meal is so bomb. This rice is only touching the surface of what is to come. So let's get into these beans. We're just going to get regular cans of beans, but we're not going to stop there. We're going to add in the onions. We're going to add in the cilantro. We're going to add in the spices and a little bit of jalapeno too. So now that our rice is done, our beans are done. It is Taco Tuesday, right? So I know you're probably like, okay, girl, where are the tacos? We got to heat up our street taco tortillas first. So I'm using regular street corn tortillas, but feel free to use whatever type of tortillas or taco shells. Probably tortillas because these are like street taco inspired tacos. And then we're going to get some shiitake mushrooms. Now, this is simple. This was off the dome. This is what I said. I have my own recipes in here, too. So, you're going to get some shiitake mushrooms. I got this from Trader Joe's. I'm showing you the amount of ounces here because it was hard to find shiitake mushrooms like this, honestly, without being in like a bundle pack or something like that, at least where I am. So, this is a 3-ounce pack of shiitake mushrooms. And I actually ended up at first using 2 packs, but then went back and got 3. And you'll see that here soon. I got a taco pack of seasoning, so whatever taco mix you like. And the reason why I went in with more mushrooms is essentially because I used too much seasoning for the amount of mushrooms I had. So use the amount of mushrooms you would like, heat up the amount of taco shells you would like, and then add the taco seasoning to taste and add water, saute it up, and that is that. The tacos I say for last because of course they were the simplest and the quickest part of this meal. And as you know, the mushrooms heat up, the tortillas heat up, you have your toppings chopped up already, your rice and beans are done, and you are good to go. When I tell you this was so good, and I mean so good, all I added was onions, avocado, salsa, cilantro. It was the simplest yet delicious. And then adding that Mexican rice and beans. Oh my gosh, great. Last salad for the week, but definitely not least, probably the most simple. It's a avocado caprese salad. And don't sleep on brown avocado because it tastes exactly the same, just like a brown apple. All right, so for our Friday meal, we are having a quote unquote cheat day, not really, with some portobello mushroom burgers. Now, I know what you might be thinking because I was thinking the same thing. Bread, mushroom bread, how can that be good? But when I tell you this burger was so amazing, I'll link the marinade down below. You did not miss the beef at all. Vegan cheese, burger toppings, sweet potato fries, and you have a Friday night meal. All right, y'all, that's all for part 1 of this vegetarian 2-week meal prep. Stay tuned for part 2 to see what recipes I do next. Let me know your input down below on what recipes you like, what recipes you want to try, what recipes you had before, and any input and advice you can give us to help us on our vegetarian, plant-based, or just meatless Monday journey. Catch y'all in the next one. Bye.